day, Demon Duelists. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Diablo II, Lord of Destruction. It's episode 11 of Diablo II. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out, we made our way through, a couple levels of the jail, and the inner cloister, and the catacombs. Well, 3 levels of the catacombs, anyway. Oh, and a cathedral. We went through a cathedral as well. And now we've reached level 4 of the catacombs, which I can only assume, based on Diablo logic, that is where we're going to find the Lesser Evil Andariel, who's working for the Greater Evil, Prime Evil. I forget what they called Diablo. Well, Deckard called Diablo anyway. Anyway, let's go. Quest log. This is bad. Quest log updates, never good. Kill Andariel. Wow, thanks, tips. Alright, well, we'll make do. Just watch for the boiling blood and the hellfire leaking up through the ground, and we'll be fine. There's only one way out of this room, and I'm assuming that is to instant death. Let's get that shaman. Oh, there's a dead rogue here. Oh, there's a scroll of identify. Oh my god, there's so much shit happening. Fanatic ghoul. I heard something drop. Oh, cash. That's what dropped. Oh, there's another dead rogue. Oh my god, there's stuff all over the place. Did not mean to dive in like that. There's gotta be a shaman. Another shaman. Okay, there. I should have gone looking for the shaman. But I found him. We are slowly but surely regenerating. Oh, there was something to a chest somewhere. Okay. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Oh, no, there's one. There's it. Yeah. Oh, there's a breastplate and thing and thing and thing. And gold, gold, gold. Another big ass door there. Or giant ass door there, if we're going to use Dale Jr. parlance. We haven't taken any damage to anything of import, I don't believe. There's a breastplate. We could just... +2 to strength. What have you got? 1 to light raise, and attacker takes damage of 1. On defense of 67. Do you think you could... The strength might help her do some damage.
I'll put that to good use.
She might do okay with that. Which is exactly what I want as well. So I'd rather her... Somebody's gonna make some good use. If she can handle that shit, then we're kosher, then... Notice I'm not rushing through the door here. No, my goodness. I thought I saw... Oh! I did see trouble. I'm out of mana, that's what my problem is. Well, don't worry, she's gone. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, not good. Not good. The whole world's ending. Nobody panic. Oh, that's not... Okay.
Back to the hell that spawned you, Andariel.
Good news. We aren't all dead. It was questionable for a minute or two there. Quest log, return to War Eve to take the caravan east. Also, War Eve is going to be our... War Eve is going to be our tour guide. help us move everyone east. But east to where? I'm not rushing to jump in through there, so. There was an amulet. An emerald. Oh, regular emerald. And then I don't have a song for Topaz, sorry. Leather armor. Let's just... There's still dudes around here? I thought I saw... Yeah, there's a corpse. Oh, there's another corpse. And then we just need to wait on some... Oh! Topaz. Ow. Someone else want to get the cash? Who spawns cash right in the fire? Honestly, what kind of dick move is that, video game? I know, of all the dick moves I could complain about, the dick move I'm complaining about is putting the cash near the hot fire. Honestly, video game. I know, it's like, well, if you watch where you're going, Steve, you know, it wouldn't be such that big a deal, you know, but now. Where's that, there's that amulet there. And that's, no, amulet, that's the thing that you can, socket, that's the word I'm looking for. Also, if I'd known that this episode was going to be, I can just do a minor one. If I'd known it was going to take me a couple minutes to defeat Andariel, I would have just kept going in the last episode, so.
I can't carry anymore.
That's fine. I don't think we left anything else behind. We're just going to keep, You just never know sometimes how long it's going to take for something to... You know, if you've never done before, you don't know if it's going to take 3 seconds or if it's like Diablo 3 hours. So... Anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of close calls in that old game, so... Oh, everyone wants to chat.
Good day.
Good day, Deckard Cain. I'm Unsilent and we're on the air. Wait, nope. Already done that once.
This is a great victory indeed, but many more battles await. I will accompany you on your journey, lending what assistance I can. Remember, Diablo is still out there, seeking something in the desert. I'm afraid that this nightmare will not end until you find what it is that he seeks.
But isn't that a trap? We have to find what he seeks. But when we find what he seeks, he's going to come and try and kill us in order to take what we have found of which he seeks, you know? Right? Makes sense? Anyway. Oh, just gossip.
It takes time to master your skills, and use will hone your technique. But take care to choose your new skills wisely.
I think everyone would say that I take too much time to choose my skills wisely, Deckard. And then I don't choose them wisely.
Andariel's death brings about renewed life for us all. We mourn the loss of our dear sisters, but at least now we can get on with our lives. I may have misjudged you, Outlander. You are a true hero, and testament to the noble spirit which has inspired our order for generations. Farewell, my friend.
Oh, that means we don't get to see your charming visage anymore, do we, Kasha? Such a shame.
Perhaps Tristram deserved its fate for letting evil loose upon the land. I only hope we don't suffer the same.
Nah, she's still miserable. I mean, War Eve will be our last chat, but everyone else here probably will want to say hi. Yeah. Everyone will want to say hi, even Akara.
Hello.
I was waiting for her to show up and say hi, but...
Finally we may rejoice. We owe you a debt we can never repay. I only hope that in time, we will be able to rebuild our order. All our thanks go with you, my friend.
Well, we try, don't we?
Beware that you do not suffer the fate of the corrupted rogues. To lose one's life is a tragedy, but to lose one's soul is even worse.
Indeed. We definitely don't need any of these. Definitely don't. Don't need any staves either. I was gonna say, but a good wand for cheap would be nice too. But I mean, she's got some socketed ones as well. But just looking sorceress. Looking for wands. No, I'm not looking for staves. I'm looking for wands. Skeleton mastery, bone armor, but ice bolt. Raised skeleton. A lot of good. That one might be good. Oh, but plus your clay golem. It seems a little, you know? Level 1 teeth. Oh, it's charges. So, okay, it's got charges on it, so it's kind of like staves in Diablo 1, I guess, in that regard. But, anyway. Sure, Charcy will want to say hi. Nope, Charcy don't care.
Yes? You'll probably go east now. It was good to know you. I hope you'll come back if you ever need anything.
Well, you helped us out, so have a nice life, right?
Akara, our priestess and seer, is most upset by the corruption of our sisters. I fear that she blames herself.
Don't worry, I'm sure everyone else blames her too. Let's just take a trade and repair. That's not bad. Life resists. Extra gold for monsters. It's got like everything in there, right? Not quite what I was looking for this, but, it's still, there's a merit to it, right? You can have that. You can have that. And... +1 energy, +1 to mana after each kill, which probably isn't too bad. Yeah, I think I'm good. I don't think you need to worry too much there, Charcy. I think I'm good, thanks. I don't need to repair anything. And that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we're good. It's amazing how much better it goes when you stay the hell out of everyone's way, right? Oh, no, you don't want to say hi? Me and my friends? Oh, hang on. Me and my friends?
Good day.
Like that greeting.
I'm gonna party like it's $9.99.
The year or sale price?
Wareve was kind enough to let me travel with his caravan, but don't let him drag you into a search for a new eastern trade route. I'm making a fortune right here. Yeah, from the rogues, of course. You, on the other hand, always get my best prices.
Oh, aren't you a sweetheart, Geed? This just leaves Wareve.
Good day.
Everyone likes saying good day. I like it.
The caravan is prepared. We may now journey eastward to Loot Golain.
Onwards and offwards, dear Wareve. Wait. Oh no, he doesn't have any other gossip to say. Or any shit about the quest. Oh, hang on. Gotta get that in first. Right? Nothing to it but to... actually, yes, there's something to do it, because probably a cutscene here. I can't do cutscenes in windowed mode. So, everybody, sit tight for just a split second. We'll be right back.
Your presence honors me.
Alright, let's go east. Yeah, I was right. We are to get... Oh, cutscene for start of Act 2.
We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands. As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that arid wasteland. How long? I couldn't say. And always, a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Loot Lane, with a great sea beyond. We made camp there last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage, Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Talrasha selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within a tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity.
Well, that's a hell of a dream now, isn't it?
Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
Oh, so you planted the vision in him!
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Loot Lane. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Of course it couldn't be a nice, easy trip.
Greetings.
Uh-oh, hang on. I don't think that's how it's supposed to look. No, it's probably not how it's supposed to look. Definitely not how it's supposed to look. But on the plus side, we can come back here. There is another cutscene. The Sister's Lament, that's the first cutscene. You guys did want me to take a gander at that as well. So we can take a watch of that as well. A lot of talking in this one too, if memory serves, but... Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah, so this the opening cutscene as well, I think, for the game. Unfortunately, like I said, doesn't show up in windowed mode, so... So if I do get to, like, a quest that has, like, a cutscene at the end of it, just let me know, so that way I can kind of be, ready and anticipate having to, like, jump back to something like this, for example. And that's the fella we saw. I've watched this already, which is how I know it worked on the old capture card. But yeah, I think that's the same fella as we saw in the next, or the other cutscene, only slightly less Is emancipated the right word? Is that the word I'm looking for right now?
So, Marius, at last I find you.
Tyrael, yes. Yes, now I recognize you. I should have known you'd travel in disguise. They're always watching.
I've been searching for you for a long time, Marius. I was rather beginning to think you didn't want to be found.
Oh, forgive me, Tyrael, please. It wasn't my fault.
Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault?
The Wanderer. Yes, it was the Wanderer.
Was that a song?
My days at the Rogue Citadel seem so long ago. I sought refuge from my memories in the company of other outcasts, high in the mountains past the Eastern Gate.
I was gonna say, it almost seems very Game of Thrones, doesn't it?
Do you want something?
And he's high as a kite, just let him be for a bit. And roll him onto his side.
Oh, I fought sleep for days at a time. For when I dreamt, the memories would return. Memories of the monastery and the evil which had claimed it. Dreams, memories. I couldn't tell the difference anymore.
So very much, this kind of, that visions type thing kind of gets...
Had the evil from my dreams followed me at my heels? How had he found me here? How could this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword, be the burning terror which drove me to hide here? He seemed to have demons of his own that he struggled to contain.
So basically you...
And he was losing.
And you teased and bullied him into murdering everyone. Good work, Morris, or whatever the hell your name is. And you've doomed us all. You can just summon demons from the fire and from under the floorboards, and...
As I watched, I became convinced that I was truly mad. The terror, the destruction, the evil I witnessed. How else could I explain them? Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the Wanderer?
Well, I don't think it really matters because you're screwed. Somehow, someway, it's your fault. I am fairly confident of that. But yes, now you can see why in earlier episodes I was saying, hey, wait a minute, this looks exactly like the opening cutscene, but I guess it wasn't because they said this was the Rogue Monastery. Not that I think we found a burning bar in the Rogue Monastery as we visited it, but... Yeah, you gotta lay off, brother. Some trippy-ass shit. Wait, hang on. I walk into fire and I start dying. He walks into fire and it's like, oh, I'm cool. Just bends around him.
Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. And from that moment, we traveled together east. Always into the east.
And title card. All right. There you go. and that again. As long as you can change screens, you're fine, but yeah. All right. I'll see you guys back on the other side. Just give me a minute. All right.
Hello.
Right where we left off, right? Yeah, it looks good now.
Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren, Lord of Lut Gholein, and I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I am glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now, we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify. Strange, it all began when a dark wanderer came this way, looking for the tomb of Tal Rasha. No one knows exactly where Tal Rasha, keeper of Baal, is entombed, but it is certain to be far out in the desert. Now my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs, and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. Even I have witnessed things which I cannot explain. I've ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I am sure that my city is safe. Atma, the tavern keeper, has an important mission for you. Go see her immediately. You'll find her on the other side of town. Now I must return to the palace. I apologize, but I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now.
Okay. So, we have made our way to Lut Gholein. Myself, Aunt Lisa, no friends yet, but we'll get there. So you have a... we can get a... I guess we could get the merchant talk about him, or from him.
For trade in magic and the like, see Drognin or Lysander. Drognin is the wisest man I know, without equal in magic and ancient lore. Poor Lysander is nearly deaf, but he's a reliable potion chemist. For travel back west, see Wariv, whom you already know. Our own Farah is a fine and honest armorer, and she can heal wounds as well. Elzix is the innkeeper, and may also have some items to trade. Grays, the mercenary captain I hired to secure the gates of Lut Gholein, keeps order in town as well. There are others here too. I'm sure you'll meet most of them. Just look around.
Yeah, I won't remember any of that, but hey, thanks.
Mashif is an honorable man, but I fear that he is growing impatient with me about impounding his ship. I dare not tell him what's really happening in this city.
We're all doomed, we're all gonna die. Sounds great. Or Eve, who can get us back the other way, I guess. That's just interesting, I wasn't expecting that.
Now that Andariel is dead, I can return and outfit the rogues properly. Once I've made some trades here, I'll be free to head back to their monastery. Let me know if you want to travel along.
Can do. Not yet, though.
There used to be a lot of brothels here. I guess the trouble scared all the women away. Or maybe they're safe in Jaren's palace.
Suddenly makes more sense now, doesn't it? Oh, we aren't allowed into the palace. Actually, wait, that's... the women are in Jaren's palace, and we're not allowed in there. I feel like that's a sign of trouble. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just feel like, doesn't pass the smell test, does it? And we do get a map, so we can see Oh, this is the docks. This is waterside. Oh, there's sewers as well. Oh, you're not going to stop us? All right. Which I assume the sewers are going to come in handy at some point. Here's Mashif. So
Greetings. I'm Mashif, captain of this ship here. I make port runs around the Twin Seas and occasionally out to Kingsport in Westmarch. I haven't sailed anywhere lately, though. Jaren has ordered me to stay docked here in case of emergency.
So I gather that means wherever we're going next, we're hopping on your boat with you, Mashif.
Oh, I've known Elzix for years. He always offers me a free room at his inn when I dock here. But I prefer the comforts of my own cabin.
Always something about sleeping in your own bed. Am I right, Mashif? That's the other wall. Alright. You're just some random person. I'm guessing this is the tavern here. Gaglash?
I don't know why you people keep pestering me. Grays seems to have this place locked down nice and tight. Not that I couldn't have done the same. I've proven my valor in combat plenty of times.
No, that's great, but it has nothing to do with anything. Oh, you're Atma.
I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be grateful. In the sewers below our city, there lurks a horrid creature that hungers for human flesh. The creature has killed many, including my son and my husband. If you destroy it, I will reward you. Please, be careful, though. That beast has taken enough from us already. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor, just up the street.
Well, I guess that's the Radamant Slayer. Our first quest of the day. You can even pop back to here. Take a look at all these that we have completed. But yeah. Oh, no one's home over here. That's fine. No, I was going to say, so, yeah, that explains why the sewers are open for business. Or such that it is. Oh, Drogonin.
I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the burning hells. I'm impressed, stranger. That couldn't have been easy. My name is Drognan, and I know what you're up against, my friend. You ought to look over my inventory of items for trade.
Alrighty then, let's see what you got, brother. I believe he is our car equivalent. At least in terms of this. Weapons, he's got some staves. Some sorcerer's focus staves. What have we got over here? Some wands. But, oh, there's some stuff. They're expensive-ass wands, though. Bone wand. Which has surprisingly less skeleton stuff on there than you would think. +1 to summoning skills. So all of them? I can see that being beneficial. Corpse explosion. And some bone and a bone shield. And a bone shield. And a mechanic's bone shield. As you do. It's got a bunch of interesting shit there. I'll give you that, brother. This place is a little bigger than our little outpost there. Back westward, isn't it? Oh, I'm guessing this is the front door here. Oh, here's Grease.
I bet you wonder how this town manages to stay safe with all the trouble going on out in the desert. Well, I can tell you that it's got nothing to do with the local town guards. They're all in the palace for some reason. Jaren hired me and my mercenaries to help keep the peace around here. We're not cheap, but we're the best this wasteland has to offer.
Mm-hmm. Did I get that again?
I bet you wonder how this town manages to stay safe with all the trouble going on out in the desert. Well, I can tell you that it's got nothing to do with the local town guards. They're all in the palace for some reason. Jaren hired me and my mercenaries to help keep the peace around here. We're not cheap, but we're the best this wasteland has to offer.
There's something going on with this Jaren fella, and it just doesn't... Like I said, it doesn't pass the smell test. It still doesn't.
I've personally found some of that devil's victims washed up out of the sewer. Often they are missing limbs or a head, and their bodies have always been skinned. At first, the creature raided the town at night. That's how Atma lost her family. Now we've got him barricaded in the sewers. You're safe up here on the surface, but every now and again some fool wants to be a hero and heads down to the waste tunnels with a pig sticker.
Yeah, fool, I know.
Ah, Elzix is quite a character. I had a few run-ins with his band of outlaws in my younger years. Now he's as settled as the dunes out there. The Desert Rain Inn is his pride and joy these days.
Well, hey, everyone's got to go legit sometime, right? So you're in charge of the hirelings, the mercenaries. Speaking of...
Ah, you must be one of the new heroes who've come to rid our city of evil. Under any other circumstances, I'd be surprised to see one of your kind in the city. But lately... Oh, never mind all that. You know, I used to be quite the scoundrel in my day. I led the fiercest group of bandits who ever terrorized these sands. Nowadays, I run this here inn and pretty much stay out of trouble. My days of adventuring are behind me.
Like I said, everyone's got to go legit eventually. You got a bunch of crap here. Ooh, that's a nice hunter's bow. Gray one. It's got 3 sockets. If it was going to be for me, I'd be over the frickin' moon with that, of course. Don't get a chance to stay at the inn, though. And this, I can only assume, is the Palais.
Oh.
Kalen does not want to have a friendly chat with us.
You may not pass.
That was it? You confronted me for that, sir? Now we're back to... Oh, here's Lysander.
How do I know I can trust you, You may be as shifty as that pack rat Elzix who runs the inn. But if you need a potion, though, I suppose I can make you one. For a price, of course.
Yeah.
I hear that beast is after body parts. Does he eat them? Ugh, ghastly.
Wonder if he's a skinwalker. I mean, as in, he takes the skin of his victims and then makes fashions himself something of a costume from them. Hi, Kane.
Good to see you. The Herodrim used to mummify their highest mages and infuse them with spells that would allow them to protect their tombs, even after death. I have no idea why one of them would be acting so malevolently. Perhaps Drognan or Farah would know more about this.
Perhaps. Oh, my stash is there.
I know much about the ancient religions. I was trained as a paladin of Zakarum in the Eastern Koras Temple many years ago.
Oh, I was waiting for that to kind of go on a bit with a bit more backstory, but I guess that explains the hammer if you're a paladin.
I believe that the creature you refer to is one of the ancient Horadric mummies from the tombs that lie buried beneath the desert sands. It is unusual for one of his kind to be so far away from his resting place. I sense in this entity a restless and malevolent spirit.
That's interesting and concerning. Now, she's our trade and repair expert, so we'll keep that in mind. She's our new Charcy. Just without the imbue that I wasted. Well, I guess I can't say wasted, it's helped, so. Now, Drognan. Did I chat with him about this?
Ask and learn.
Maybe not.
Farah and I have been talking about the creature recently. From my studies, I have deduced that it is Radamant the Fallen, an ancient Horadric mummy that has for some reason left his tomb to prey on mortals. I'm doing some more research now. If you check back later, I may have some more insight as to his nature.
But what could his nature be? Well, I think this might be a good place for us to leave it at the moment. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. There was the... Yes, the waypoint. We have speaking of waypoint, our way back there as well, if we wanted. So... Looks like our first stop's going to be the sewers, though, because, one, that's our first quest, and two, that's our next waypoint. So... I think that's going to be where we stop in next time on Diablo II. Welcome to Lut Gholein. Here, have your flesh-eating monster to guide you around the town. Always a lovely way to start the day, right? Well, Act 2 continues next time on Diablo 2. But until then, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on Air, Network, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget, you can check out more Diablo and Diablo 2 in the playlists there on the screen, in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.